Boom! What up, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna get it popping today. Got some good stuff going on today. On the agenda for today, we're gonna start out by drinking the morning coffee. Does the body good. Alright, that's hot. I didn't expect it to be that hot. Alright, so yesterday y'all see me. Oh yeah, I got this jacket on because I just dropped off the kids to the schoolhouse, and it's still pretty chilly down here in Houston, Texas. So I got this little jacket on. I'm not gonna wear it all day, but I just put it on in the mornings. What is that? Like gum and a piece of mop. Anyway, that's something to do here. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, who's that?
Bendy.
That's Bendy. All right, so we got Bendy on board. I'm gonna go ahead and answer this one question that I get in my DMs. And in case you're not following me, y'all go ahead and follow me at Ocho Gusto at Instagram.com. And I also just opened up a Snapchat too, so at Ocho Gusto too. Did I say at OchoGusto.com? At Ocho Gusto on Instagram. You could DM me and ask me questions or requests. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Alright, so that's where you can find me. That's where you could ask some questions or anything. At Ocho Gusto on Instagram. You help me? Can you sign me? Can you how do I get paid to box? How do I all kinds of questions, just every question you could think of. I mean, down to what socks are you wearing? And that's cool and all. I understand that. Yeah, people get enthused about something that they're interested in, and they want to know every little detail. I was like that at one point too. I always wanted to know what. And it was harder back then because you really couldn't just go onto these platforms and see the life of these celebrities. Back then you had, Oscar De La Hoya and all these other good boxers also Mike Tyson and everybody. And you couldn't see what they were doing in their day-to-day life. You only seen the highlights, that's it, or breaking news, But nowadays you could see what they're eating, what their agenda is every day. You could see that. You got Oscar who posts every day, and then you could see him drinking tequila and eating fajitas and tacos and stuff. Now, obviously now because he's retired and he's a promoter now, a good promoter. But you didn't have that luxury. We didn't have that, that you could just, boom, let me see what whoever Miley Cyrus is doing or Meek Mills is doing, whoever you're a fan of. Nowadays, I can see what Floyd's doing. Floyd's in a freezer with ice, water. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna go do it because hey, he's 50-0, technically 51-0 if you count that Conor McGregor. If you count that Conor McGregor loss. Now, you can try that out. See how it works for you, man. But, yeah, I get a bunch of questions, and it's man, to be honest with you, if you're really serious about it, there's people that get on here and they ask me the question that they want to start fighting. Well, you know what I do? They ask me what I do. Yeah, so the first thing is you got to get a trainer, get a coach. He's going to let you know exactly what you need to do and when you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be rushing into things too. Don't be you and your brother enthused, you and your cousin excited. And you know what? It's easy. I just registered you here at USABoxing.com and now you could fight for the amateurs. That's how easy it is, And then you take your physical and you just start going to these bouts and locally and out of town too. And then you're just going and fighting. That's how easy it is, to be honest with you. That's how easy to start and to start getting experience. All right? Now, people do that, and sometimes they do that too advanced, and they go and get their butt kicked and they get set back even more because they get scared and they get depressed and they're like, oh man, you know what, boxing isn't what it seems, because it's not what it seems. When lights, camera, action is there, when it's lights, camera, action, and you see somebody dominating, and you see somebody beat somebody's butt in the ring, that's all good. And you're like, oh man, I want to do that. That's what you want to do. You want to be the person whooping the butt, all right? But sometimes it don't work out that way. And that person who does that is because he's extremely talented. He's working very hard in the gym so he can make everything look easy in that ring. So where you need to exhort yourself and work like an animal is in the training camps, with your trainer, with your coach. Then when it's time to fight, the fight will be easy. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is don't rush into it, is you really need to listen to your coaches. You really need to go and, unfortunately, some people don't listen and they get hard-headed and they always got to take the first butt whooping the hard way, you know? But it's cool. Some people got to learn the hard way that way, you know? I'm one of those persons who really got to get proven wrong. And as I got older, I learned that, I'm going to just listen and I'm going to learn and I'm going to pay attention closely. Yeah, just getting the experience. Losses aren't bad, all right? When it comes to being an amateur. Amateur is where you could afford to lose, okay? Because it's not on your record. It's not, once you become professional, that's when everything matters, all right? And losing is not a good thing because you're a stock in the Wall Street, basically. You're only as good as your last fight, all right? So winning is important. If you want to keep on going up, getting better paydays, you have to keep on winning, all right? Everybody, it's called prize fighting. Everybody bets on the horse who's winning the race, not the one who's losing the race, okay? But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's hard to get to those paydays. People think it becomes overnight. It don't become overnight. And then the other thing is, you need a good promoter. You need a solid, good promoter. You need people who are behind you 100%, got the best interest in you, and who are not gonna shelf you, who are keeping you active. Where boxing is going right now is basically DAZN. DAZN is the spot to be. Everybody wants to be on DAZN right now. That's the place to be honest with you. Unless you're your own agent, because you became so popular that you could afford to do that. You promote you promote yourself. Like Mikey Garcia is his own agent because he sells out venues on his own because it's his name and because of what he's done in the sport. He got a good name, so he could sell out. He was with Top Rank, Golden Boy. He could just do one-time fight deals, and that's eventually what people want to do. People think getting signed is something good, but really it's not. It's like, if you could be independent, that's the way to go. Floyd Mayweather is an independent contractor. It's like, as a boxer, you are an independent contractor, and when you sign to be with a stable, it's like you got so many people there that they're worried about all this. Now, that's why the game has changed and it's so cool now. You got control of your market because of the social media platforms. You could use Instagram, whatever you're using, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, have all of them, because that's, making your market go up, So if you're a great boxer, there was better boxers than Mike Tyson. I'll tell you that right now. There was better boxers than Mike Tyson, but you never heard of them and you will never be able to see them. Why? Because they didn't have a good promoter. All right? Mike Tyson had the best promoter out there at the time. So that's why promoters are important, and what you bring to the table is important. So get your stuff up, get your followers up, get all that, get your content up, get all that, and then, you know, at the end of the day, like Oscar De La Hoya says, at the end of the day, you got to be able to fight too. You got to be able to fight. You just can't be all social media platforms and this. You look good hitting the speed bag, hitting punching bag and mitts, and then when you get in the ring, you get your butt kicked. Cause everybody got to plan until they get punched in the mouth, quote unquote Mike Tyson. I mean, just like I said, go to your gym, get a trainer who's gonna teach you. He's probably gonna charge you, but he needs to teach you right. Then enroll into the amateur program. Then get your fights up from there. Then your coach will let you know, hey, I think you're ready to go pro. Or if you feel the need to tell your coach, hey, I'm ready to go now. I mean, so be it. You're you, and you know what you're capable of at the end of the day. So that's the advice I could give y'all, man, for right now, on that topic. All right, boxing is not for everybody, but it's a beautiful sport. It's a beautiful science. I mean, but if you wanna get involved, just go to your local boxing gym and take the butt kicking at the gym, the spar session. But they learn, and either they come back or they never come back to the gym. So, all right, man, I'm gonna start rambling about that. We're gonna start the day off.